Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming. Bartender whispers something.
All right, we are back in black, as they say, because I have a black scally cap on right now.
Shit's sick.
I feel like I was just in a Dr. Seuss type of rhyming situation right there. I almost couldn't get out of it. We got a special guest here tonight, Dave Sweeney, Original Ginger on Original Ginger 1 on Instagram. Long time
Day one
guy, pulling the cork, and Patreon member, and was a Dogcast guy.
Yeah.
Right?
100 episodes.
100 episodes. This kid's fucking, let's just say this. This weekend I did, okay, we'll get to what happened Friday night, how you saved my life. But I did like fucking video for the beef page. I did a video for a couple videos for Craft Beer Mafia. I did a video on this page explaining what happened to me Friday night. By this morning, I was going for a walk, and I'm like, I'm fucking so sick of me. I'm sick of me. You know what I mean? I'm like who needs to fucking talk this much and be this much of a fucking zero? Like, I was like, I fucking hate my own guts right now. Like, I can't stand myself.
All three of us showed up on the beef page.
Yeah, we did.
And I'll tell you right now, I think we were all pretty powerful videos.
Yeah. Billy the Unicorn called us out.
Called us out.
Yep.
And
We changed some lives.
like I said, Dollar Tree Jared Leto.
That was
When
great.
he calls you out, you got to answer the bell.
I got a great Billy's beef out of it too, which was tremendous. It was fucking great.
I love when they sling a good beef,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Billy's flavor is like old school royalty.
Yes.
When they're hitting, there's not much better. But the problem is
They don't
they
always
don't hit all the time.
No. And like, anyway, so let's talk about this real quick. So Friday, okay, first of all, Ginty. Let's go back. Poor Dave texts Fritz. He's like, I can't believe I have to follow this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What a great episode.
What a talent, first of all. We had no idea, because we talked about this on Patreon, but people didn't hear it. So we had never met the kid, never talked to him, nothing. I was like, this could be a short show. Not only is he a fucking unbelievable musician, he's also fucking hilarious.
He's the man, dude.
He's like a perfect fit.
He fit perfect. When he walked in the door, he comes up to me. He's like, "What's the crack?" And he just starts talking. I was like, "Oh, this kid's the best."
Yeah.
And then, dude, when he started that first reel, I've watched that. Connor, we get in the car and Connor's like, "Can you turn on that Irish music?" I'm like, "Absolutely." I've watched that reel. We got what, like 4,000 views on that reel? I think I'm probably like 250 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor asked for it every single time we get in the car.
Dude,
The kids love the Rattling Bog, but if you have a
So I didn't listen to that one. He's stuck on the Hot Asphalt.
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
where
that's
that
so
starts
fucking
out.
awesome.
And then the last one, Zach Bryan. I've listened to that Zach Bryan song a million times this
yeah.
week.
So he also brought a bottle of fucking Black Barrel, by the way. I just want to say that, because we didn't mention that.
Thank you, Ginty.
I'm not going to be touching it for obvious reasons coming up. But I'm nominating Ginty as the official musician of Pulling the Cork.
Fuck yeah.
He
Everyone
is
has
going
a
to be
job.
at Canterbury Lake Park. He's the guy who's going to be playing the music. I'm good. I'll fucking hang out and enjoy. Really fucking great kid, great guy. So hopefully he'll come back on. He said come back on. He's like, hey, you want to do a show together to me? I'm like, not really. Like, you know, blow my dick off the fucking stage.
No, you should.
I'll do it with him.
Yeah, why not?
100%.
No, I listen. I fucking, and you know what's funny? Brian Bach put this picture up of me. He goes,
So
have
good.
somebody who looks at you like Brendan looks at Ginty.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If you ever see me play with Ryan and her, my neighbor, I probably look like I want to fuck him too when I'm doing the thing. And the reason is because when I was growing up, all the musicians were like, most of them were like zipper heads who were like, oh, you're not cool enough to be a musician. You look like a fucking jock. You're not you know what I mean? And whenever I meet somebody, it's very rare that they're fucking normal. They're like me. They have a sense of humor like I do, but they also play the type of music I love. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm a smitten kitten. What can I tell you? You know what I mean? It's what it is. But anyways, great guy. Awesome. Glad to have him. We are going to plan a night to go out and see him, but it's probably not going to be till April because the way these weeks have fallen, we're busy and I'm playing shows this week and everything. But if you follow him on Instagram, he has all his dates of where he's going to be this week, so you should go see him.
and
I shared that too.
yeah, little inside baseball for you. He is already committed for the halfway to St. Patrick's Day
And I'll be playing that too.
And Brendan will be there, so you'll get a 2-for-1 with that one anyways. I
Yeah.
can imagine they'll be on the same stage at one point for a song or two, but yeah.
So when is that?
September
14th.
14th.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so Friday.
I got to talk to Ginty about that marathon because he's injured. So I've ran it before, so I
Oh,
know
yeah.
exactly how he's feeling. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I got to reach out to him.
Yeah.
Wait, can I,
he's-
before we talk about Friday, what just happened, why I'm late? Can I run
Oh,
through
yeah,
that?
yeah, go ahead.
So, and people have already texted me because I didn't just text you guys, but I went up to, I love Hooters Wings, and I really, truly do.
I do too.
And driving up there right before I came here, I was like, I'm not hungry now. I was like, but I want wings for tomorrow morning for break. So I drove up there. There's fucking traffic up the wazoo. They're down to 2 lanes.
This is a trash person.
Yeah,
moving.
good guy. Hey, Danny
Good
Gillis,
guy,
good
trash
guy,
person.
trash
Trash
person.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. So it's down to 2 lanes. I know the back roads, but I couldn't get to that exit quick enough. Someone hit a light pole yesterday, and I guess the power on Route 1 has been fucking terrible. I drove into Hooters parking lot, and there wasn't anyone in there. And I'm like, I hope that they're open. I came all this way, and it was, So I get in there. Every single Hooters girl's at the door. Welcome to Hooters. And it's like, it's my fucking birthday.
Chill, lady. I'm here for the wings.
Yeah. She married man. Hey, so she goes, we literally just opened. And I go, what? And she goes, we didn't have power. We lost power last night right after the UFC fight. And it went back on 30 seconds later. Everyone got to cash out. She goes, but we closed and we had to make sure that everything was good for today. So she goes, we just opened like 15 minutes ago. I go, all right, that makes sense. Because I was like, it's March Man,
Yeah.
place would be mobbed. So I sit down. She's like, what can I get you? I was like, I'll do a Coke. I was like, I want wings. Got the Coke, got the wings, or ordered the wings. All of a sudden, lights went out. Lights went out. There was maybe 15 people in there total, like patrons. And I go, all right, so this happens at 6 o'clock. I go, well, if it was out for 30 seconds last night, it'll be back on in no time. I have to be here by 6:30. So I'm like,
And he's never late.
I'm always right on time because I'm down the street.
Actually early.
Yeah.
Usually.
So
Both of you are, which I like.
I'm freaking out because I'm like, I can't leave an open tab, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it before, but like, it's not my like neighborhood spot.
Sure.
So I'm like, it's like 6:40, and I'm like, listen, we gotta exchange Venmos or something. I go, I gotta get out of here, or I can come back later. I go, but you guys don't really know me like that, so I get it if you want to be like. So the dude took my number down, the guy Mario, and the bartender's name's Gabby, and I was like, I'll be back. And I'm sitting there literally trying to send it to her, and I was like, I don't even have fucking service in here.
Yeah.
I had to call you because my texts weren't going through.
Yeah.
So it's been a disaster. So if you're looking to go to Hooters tonight, even though you're gonna listen to this tomorrow, you're fucked.
Dude, that,
PSA for yesterday.
I got, dude, that's one time I've ever gotten food poisoning in my life was we were at a restaurant for a draft, actually down by you in Norwood. And fucking, they had a hurricane or something, and like they lost power down there. Like a lot of people lost power. Went to this restaurant, ate a burger. Like they probably fucking, the fridges probably were down for a day or two, and they thought it was okay. You know what I mean? And I was shitting and pissing my fucking brains out for like 2 days.
Felt bad.
Shout out to Mario, though, because you know what today is? March 10th.
Good call.
Mario
yeah,
Day.
Yeah, MAR10.
Super Mario Day.
Nice.
For all my Nintendo nerds out there. That
All my
listen.
gamer buddies.
Yeah.
All right, so Friday.
filthy on
now
the
listen,
sticks.
I'm like Friday. I'm like didn't really drink much all week. We had Ginty on. Reels are going through the roof. I'm feeling like fucking Brendan Hearn's walking on air.
Top of the world.
Things are coming up, Brendan Hearn, right? So I go to meet James and James who owns Misguided and Jay who's the distributor. Now we went to Lily P's. I'm like, Mags, I'll be home by like 2:30, whatever. Meet them. Great lunch. I fucking love both those guys. I'm a James like till I die guy. Like I'll fucking fight a war for that guy.
Great dude.
What a dude.
So he was like, hey, we did a few shots and we had lunch.
Hell
few.
yes.
A
Right?
few.
Hell yes.
So I come back home and now he's already leaning on me. He's like, let's go see that kid Ginty tonight. And I'm like, all right. But then it turned out he wasn't playing. But he's like, well, we have an event over at the Quiet Few in Eastie at 8. So I came home and said to Max, like, this is or 7. I'm like, what are we doing here? She's sick. She's like, you can do whatever you want. Go out. So Danny's like, I'll meet you over there. So now I've already.
And disclaimer, I would have been there, but it
Yeah.
was my birthday.
Yep.
and I had to spend.
You had to go to Hooters.
Yeah, I wanted wings.
So
I was with the family that
I
night,
regret
but
nothing,
I would have been.
by the way.
Yeah, I would have been there.
no. So I
And you would have been taking care of both of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
because I probably would have said yes to shots too on my birthday.
listen. It was
So all right, we'll get there. Hold on. So I go in. I'm waiting at the bar. First of all, I
Spoiler.
do not fucking fit into this bar. It's like a kind of a yuppie, like a hipster bar a little bit. Nice bar though. I mean, great place. I'm just saying
dead
the
in the
clientele.
neighborhood. Yeah.
So, and I'm like, I hate. So I'm just sitting there by myself. They finally eventually get there. Danny gets there. And James is like, ask Danny. I mean, he fires you up just talking about like his ideas for things, like how to help promote the show and promote them. Let's just get to the fucking meat. Guy starts ordering shots. I start doing shots. I turn into the biggest zero that's ever lived. I can't talk. Danny is like holding me up, dude. Like
It was.
how bad
I
was it?
saw it.
It was. Listen, we've all been there, so I'm not talking out of storm, right?
No.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
This is a no judgment zone.
To the point where you like went outside, maybe just to grab air, but you came back in and literally fell in my arms.
Dude,
Literally.
Dude.
And I was like, all right, we'll grab the Uber now. Now we'll do it.
He's like, I wish you were Ginty.
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
Scooby-Doo takes off the mask.
This was the best though, right? So at one point, Brendan just goes, I'm fucking starving. And I go, all right. So James goes, all right, well, we'll just grab some food. So he's looking at the menu, but he's looking directly through it.
I don't
He
even
has
know. I don't remember any of
It
this.
might as well have been in fucking German.
I remember none of this.
He's looking at the menu. He's like, yeah, that. And I go, that what? Like, you just said that. So James goes, yeah, we'll just take like one of everything. And they were like, one of everything? And he was like, I don't know, just fucking sprinkle the infield, you know?
yeah.
He grabbed fried pickles. He grabbed a burger, grabbed fries. And by the way, the food was pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
For like
the bar's nice. I want to say that. This is a good bar. Quiet Few. It's
yeah.
a good bar. It
Good
was
bar.
just a younger vibe in there.
Yeah,
I'm an older
100%.
person.
Here's what was driving me crazy, right? The burger came out beautiful. Could have been on Phantom Gourmet.
I don't even know why I would have done this.
I don't know if you like.
Because you got your wits about you. You're like, I'm on a diet.
It was
That bun is full of carbs.
but I watched him, and I don't know if like you purposely missed you like for the people just listening. I need you to visualize this. The burger looks like it's on Phantom Gourmet. It's ready to. It's a prize piece,
She's a Butte clock.
and he just comes in with like the fucking chomper hands. And totally skips the bun and just grabs the burger, the lettuce, everything, and he's just eating it like a goddamn Neanderthal. So I'm like, why are you doing that? You're perfect. I got you. At one point, you asked for a water. You missed the straw 100 times. But listen.
Now, listen, I gotta say this. I've talked about this. I think I did it in the video I did, but my one fucking skill in life that I can always rely on is like that I can fucking hold the conversation, hold court, and that I am a good hang. I know my limits in general. That will never happen again. I was talking to James. I was so frustrated. And then I'll just be honest. I become a little bit of a dick when that happens to me. But I told Fitz, he goes, yeah, me too. Like, we were at the trust tree together. I'm like, I just get a little nasty. You know what I mean?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Until now.
I get a little nasty. And it's because I'm frustrated with myself. And I'm like, I can't talk. And I look at James, look at me. He's looking at me like I'm a dickhead. Because I am a dickhead, like at that point.
James had, I think, equally amount of booze.
James is a superhero.
He's built different.
He didn't even look like, I'm telling you, like he was doing
He went to
shows.
5 more bars after.
So 5.
Yeah.
So I went to, in my own fault, right? But it's like old shit. I go, hey, can I get a Captain and Coke? And the bartender goes, how about a Misguided and Coke? And I'm like, my bad, like an idiot, right? So James is right next to me, who fucking runs the show, and he's like, don't worry about it, man. I was like, I didn't mean it. Or it was just, what I was used to. He's like, I get it. Misguided rum is unfucking believable.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's great.
It's so tasty.
Everything that I've had from them is great.
Part of the problem
Wicked
with the
smooth,
shots
I
were
know.
they were going down very fast and smooth. Like, it wasn't like,
Were you doing whiskey?
yeah, but
Their
a lot of
whiskey,
it.
their whiskey is so
Very
smooth.
good.
So
Yeah.
smooth.
But here's what he was like, do you want a shot? And I was like, no, I'm already doing a Captain and Coke. See, I just did it again.
yeah.
I'm doing a rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke,
And
yeah.
I go, So I was like, I really don't. He was like, no problem. And he was like, but if you want one, just let me know. When we did the whiskey one, I was like, oh my God, that was the first time I had it.
Yeah.
Because you had it here, but I'm pretty sure that you might have taken that with you, the bottle or something like that.
No, I gave it to somebody.
All right, well, yeah, I never had it.
Yeah.
So I had it that day. I've already tried the tequila, which I don't like tequila. That was phenomenal. Dude, he's just a dynamite guy. The night was hilarious, and I'm just glad that we're all on the same page as far as like, we're all...
He's awesome.
I called him the next day and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. That was a mess. And he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Doesn't care at
You know
all.
what I mean? He's like, what? He's like, all right, yeah. I went to 5 more bars after you guys left. I'm like, you fucking mad, man. So then Danny like had his car at Patrick's, which is kind of your local.
Yeah, it's a little
long
watering
bar.
hole.
I like it. I'm a big fan. So I'm like, I think I was coming back a little bit. Like I was making a little bit of a comeback. I was like, all right, I'm fucking feeling. I'm like, I'll come in.
You're like shots.
Fucking round of shots. Yeah, and by the way, thank God that Ginty wasn't playing that night because I would have gone in there like a bull in a china shop.
I know.
Fucking probably would have gone on stage, thrown up myself. Would have been fucking awful. You know what I mean?
Bouncers would have knocked you out.
But yeah, we had like, I think I had one. Did I have one or two?
You had half of one.
Half of one. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta drive me home.
The best part was
This bar is probably the closest bar to my house. Patrick's.
The best part about it is we walked in there and I was like, all right, he's got a little air in him. Like we drove with the windows down. We had an Asian Uber driver named Eric. No chance that's his real name, by the way.
Legend.
And we were like, dude, I was like, you mind if we put the windows down? And he he was like on a delay with his answers.
Yeah. I can remember that.
I was like, hey, can you mind if we put the windows down? Windows down? He's like, yeah. Like, I wasn't asking you fucking a crazy question, dude, So we walk in there and I'm like, Brendan's looking good. I was like, hey, I'm going to do a Captain and Coke. And he's like, and just for disclaimer purposes,
They don't have us guided.
they don't have us guided there. So
They will soon. We'll make that happen.
So I'm like, hey, you want one? And I'll never forget it. Brendan like goes like this. He goes, yes. And I was like, he's back. He took 3 sips and he goes, yeah, we gotta go.
Dude, I'll tell you right now.
Hey, we're here to talk about
I'll
it.
tell you right now. I woke up the next morning. First thing I said to Max, like, how was last night? I'm like, I got fucked up beyond my fucking life. Like, if Danny wasn't there, I might have died. Like, I might have fucking fallen and died. She's like, you cannot do constant shots with people who are shots people. You've known this.
Same here.
About
Same.
Yeah.
My wife says the same thing.
And I
Yeah.
have so much respect that you denied the shots.
Well, I was doing a mixed drink.
I
You
know,
what I mean?
but
So
I know, but still, when those shots
You wouldn't have been able to. You would have been
Dude,
doing
I
them.
would have been.
We would have lost the sponsorship.
You
Because we would have, like, Fitzy would have thrown somebody through a window.
And Danny's back would have been broken from trying to carry both of us.
It was a great night, though. It was fucking awesome. He's a
was.
great guy. So the best is I was sitting with him and Jay at lunch, and he's like, yeah. All right. He's like, Jay, he's like, get these guys, they need more whiskey and shit for St. Patty's Day. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we take it. I gave a couple bottles away to people like who liked it in the bar. And he's like, yeah, Jay, just get them 10 cases or whatever, and we'll figure it out. Like, I'm not fucking 10 cases of whiskey in here or something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We'll make it work. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm a misguided and whiskey drinker. But I'm not a misguided shots with James guy.
I'm just
He's definitely gonna get me again though. Like he knows I'm easy. Like you know what I mean.
I will say
someone
this:
on the best.
you deal with like people like that often with your line of work.
Yeah.
I don't. This dude is so fucking cool to talk to.
Oh,
Even if like we didn't have a sponsorship and I met him, I would support this business all day long.
Yes.
He was the man, dude. He
what
really
did he say,
was.
did he say something to you like? He's like, oh, I gotta look at company. You got a podcast. Let's fucking.
Dude, made me run through a wall. He's like, and by the way, this is after he ripped 47 shots. And he goes, listen, he goes, I got an up and coming business. You guys have an up and coming podcast. He goes, why can't we take over this fucking world together? And I was just like, is this William Wallace talking to me right now? I was ready to go.
The William Wallace of whiskey, dude.
Unbelievable. And like he's looking at me like stone faced, and I'm like, I'm ready to go,
Dude, he's the man. He's
And
the
then
man.
you had the Lou Holtz shout out. I knew about that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Doobie called me. He's like, hey, what do you think of this? And I go, oh, Danny will cry on the podcast.
I was very. You saw the video, dude.
Yeah.
I was very close.
He goes, do you think you like it? I go, like it. I go, I'm fired up just you telling me.
That was unbelievable. So many cool things have happened in the last like couple months on the show.
Yeah.
So like a couple of people were like, dude, you guys are catching a heater. And
Huge.
And it's been great. And
Before episode 100, we had Joey Boats, Josh, then Joey Boats,
Yeah.
then 100, and then Ginty.
Yeah.
It was like fucking
yeah,
pure
now we got
fire.
fucking
Straight
now we got
fucking
fucking
no
Dave
lines.
here.
Now we got Dave.
Now, and just to let everybody know too, I'm trying to plan out better in advance of what we're doing so we can let people know about what's coming up. Next week, the Prince of the Projects is returning.
Let's go,
To
baby.
the airways. We're gonna record that on March 18th,
The
so
day after St. Patty's Day, Bob C will be here. And we're going to be talking about
like family and stuff.
family interactions,
Yeah, funny
wife,
stuff.
husband,
Yeah.
kids,
Catching
whatever.
back with Bobby C.
Yeah,
Yeah,
catch
dude,
her
it's
up
gonna-
with
it's gonna
Bobby
be
C.
great.
The Prince of the Projects.
Yeah. It's gonna be
We're gonna play Warzone. I forgot that you guys do. I have COD. I just killed 50,000 zombies. Got the trophy on there.
See, we don't do zombies.
Scared?
We do. Yeah, I'm terrified. Terrified.
I'll play anything. I'm cool with anything. I'm like whatever. People like you play what?
Pull
we
that
call it?
one. Pull that mic in a little bit to you. There you go. That should be good.
Like, I don't got kids. I do what I want. You know. Play,
Yeah.
it's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, I'm not. It's no big deal, but I'm getting fucking victory royales in Fortnite. Like it's coming out of my fucking. I should be
go.
practicing my guitar so I can be as good as Genty, but I'm fucking sitting there, dick in hand with the paddles. You know what I mean?
I'm not much of a gamer anymore, but like if you want some smoking Crash Bandicoot anything, I'm your guy.
Okay.
Call
I got it on the
football's
machine,
next
dude.
year.
What machine? Right here?
Right here.
Yeah, it's
Don't
crashed
fuck
on
with
there.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck with me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wrap.
I'm Connor plays Crash Bandicoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, a couple things I want to bring up. This is gonna we're gonna draft villains, movie villains a little bit.
Yeah.
This cracked me up. I think you guys will appreciate this. All right. So I took my daughter to my youngest daughter to the dentist, Addie, who is each one of my kids is my favorite kid in a different way, if that makes any sense, right?
Oh, it does.
Like her personality is the most like my personality. And we go into this place. First of all, it's a Gentle Dental in Burlington. Maggie's dad's a dentist at Gentle Dental down in Stoughton, so like we go there, whatever. Support the brand, support the family. Place is like, first of all, I feel like you're in like fucking Baghdad, like when you're in this place. It's like the rooms are small and like it looks like, and the place is like a fucking Faraday cage. I can't get my fucking phone to work. Like, you know what I mean? Like seriously, dude. Like nothing works in this place. You know what I mean? And the guy,
It's like
whatever.
Hooters and Saugus right
So
now.
anyways, I got nothing to look at on my phone, which, like you said, you know, Facebook goes down for 45 minutes. You're ready to throw yourself off a bridge. I was the same way. I'm in there like, what do I do? So obviously I'm talking to Addie, and she tells me that she went to this girl's house, and she's like, this girl broke out a Ouija board. Now, can I just fucking say something right now?
on.
Aren't we to the point where we know Ouija boards are not what we should be fucking around with at this point? Like, do you know who goes to the Ouija board? Demons. They're coming through the Ouija board. This has been documented for years, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, they talked to this guy who was in a fucking, who's died, but he was in a private school in Wakefield. And I'm like, do yourself a favor. Never go
Run
back to that
away.
house. Never go back to the house. Like, I don't want you fucking with Ouija boards. I don't want a demon attached to you in the house.
So
you know
wait,
what I mean?
you're scared of Ouija boards,
I'm scared shitless of Ouija boards.
but you don't believe in Jesus.
I don't know. It's a good point.
That is, yeah, that's
Let's put it this way. There's no upside with a Ouija board.
Did you
I guess
eat meat on Friday when you were shit faced? Yeah, you ate that burger.
Yeah.
You had mustard in your fingernails.
Everywhere. It was. I can't explain. It was everywhere, dude.
The fuck?
It
I'm
was like
such a gross person. Imagine if I was in this the other dude. I was talking about this last night. Like if I was like I would
Kid's
like
hands are yellow.
if I had to be like if something
Looks like Homer.
sponsored by French.
Looks like Homer Simpson.
dude. If I had to like let's say if something horrible happened to Maggie, right? God forbid, and I was by myself.
Oh.
I think I'd just be by myself the rest of my life. Because I don't think I could
Yeah,
like
no
I don't
one's-
I don't
yeah.
like you couldn't deal with me. A regular person couldn't deal with me.
No offense. No one's coming knocking at
No,
the door.
no. I'm like the least hot person ever.
I'm sorry. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
same. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have to use our personalities. Is what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be like, oh fuck. What I do?
How do I meet girls? I'm down here playing Call of Duty all day with Bob C. You know what I mean?
401k is not looking good either.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, so she's fucking around with the Ouija board. And I'm like, do not fuck with those things.
Yeah, fuck
Do not
that.
be fucked with. You know what I mean? Read the Bible. All right, there you go.
Yeah, fuck it.
Bible,
Better.
good shit's supposed to happen to you. You know what I
right.
mean? You got this fucking vessel for demons to come into your house. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't need a demonic kid, possessed child.
I used to be there just spelling penis. P. E. Oh, what is it? And
And
you're like, Fitzy, stop.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot wait to cut that reel. That is fucking unbelievable.
Well, part of it is because like we just got a genuine Brendan Ahern laugh.
Yeah.
It doesn't come all the time.
Just sit around all day drawing pictures of dicks.
Ninjas and dicks, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're
Nothing
in the
better
Pen
to-
15 club too, huh? All right.
Pen 15.
It's like Mario.
All right, let's do a couple of ads real quick. Misguided Spirits we just did, but John Bauman was like, hey, I can't get their liquor delivered to my
Bowman.
house.
Bowman.
Sorry, I always do that. And I'm like, I know a guy. I'll listen, I'm not afraid to get a little fucking nasty with the mail system. All right, and listen, John Connell, my fucking guy, you never heard this when I bring this package up to the you see nothing, hear nothing,
Yeah.
you don't know anything, all right?
Fucking go.
Misguided Spirits, Brooklyn, New York, James, big bad fucking James. There are guys, they sold out of
Whiskey.
the whiskey at Ball Square Liquors.
You know what we didn't talk about is that we FaceTimed Pat Mulcairn. You don't remember this.
I kind of remember it.
So Pat Mulcairn, Patreon, remember, no big
Oh,
deal.
he was down in Florida. Or
Yep,
something.
and,
Yeah, come back.
He's the one that made this all happen because he's the one that met him.
It is. Yeah.
At
Yeah.
Lily
You
Pease.
said it was him. Yep.
It was at Lily Pease, and we couldn't hear shit because like the music was playing, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did want to show him that we were with them, and it's very, very rare I FaceTime, my grown men friends. You know what I mean?
So he drives a Jeep Cherokee,
does.
Mulcairn.
I don't think so. I have no idea what he drives.
This guy was driving
James said it was a guy in a Jeep.
I'd be willing to bet it was a GMC Terrain.
Okay, yeah, it's
I'd be willing to
it
bet.
looks similar, yeah.
is Mulkey a stranger to the occasional dart?
Little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's probably not him.
A little bit.
Could be somebody else. All right, misguidedspirits.com. Listen, this is our guys. All right. And by the way, we love all. I have to say this. Chris and James had never met. Chris Parsons from Lily Pease, so I talked to Chris. Whatever, we introduced them. Check it out, misguided-spirits.com. Great fucking liquor, great booze. Order through them. You can get it at Ball Square. If you need fucking, they should be in Malden soon.
Yeah.
At that other place.
Yep.
They have it at Lily Pease. So if you come in Thursday night, I'm playing tunes 4:30 to 6 at Lily Pease. If you're coming to see me, get yourself a Misguided Spirits drink. Do not order me a shot at all. Like I said in the video, it's like pouring water on a gremlin. Like it's the worst thing you can ever do.
I will say this, and I've said it before. Their website is sick. I'm looking
It's
at it right
awesome.
now. It's
Yeah.
just,
Dave's
You know what's
on
better
it,
than
Dave's
us?
on it right now.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you're up, Lily Pease.
Lily Pease Chicken, 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Mass. That's where you guys had lunch, right?
Yep.
What'd you have?
I had the new dragon chili thing or whatever it is sandwich.
Sandwich.
It's hard
How
as
was it?
balls, dude.
Yeah.
It was good though.
A little
I
bit
liked
of
it.
sweat going?
Wow. I was like, I actually blame that more than the whiskey for my
Yeah,
problems.
it was probably the
I'm just kidding.
dragon.
Sandwich was great. Shishito peppers were out of this world.
Fries are unbelievable. The potato salad,
Tremendous.
try that. If you're
Everything's
getting a
good.
side, try the
Yeah.
potato salad. Potato salad is bomb.
Danny Gillis won't, but that's for another
I know,
reason.
you don't like the white condiments.
Yeah.
Try the shishito peppers. Also, Matt Ricci is quoted as saying, these are the best shishito peppers in the world.
They are.
Yep. Yeah, it's fact.
I agree.
Yeah.
I've had them. Those have a little heat too, if you like spice. LilyPeasChicken.com. They also have a Hub Hall location at North Station for all your sandwich needs before the games at the Garden. Executive chef and owner Chris Parsons. LilyPeasChicken.com. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Bellas?
We want Bellas right now?
Sure. Then we'll do the other two at the end.
Listen,
Well,
it is beef madness. And as you know, they've been the king. It's going to be hard to take them off their mountain right now.
I'll tell you right now, if they win it,
Yep.
we're gonna go up there and do a video together.
Yeah.
The three of us.
It'll be the first. Sorry,
No worries.
we got to work on this, but yeah. First, if Bellas wins, God willing, it'll be the first back-to-back Beef Madness
go.
championships ever.
Wow.
And he's poised to do it. Harry's the man.
Yeah, man.
Harry doesn't quit.
1211 Osgood Street, North Andover, Massachusetts. Listen, we've talked about the sandwiches forever. We talked about their salads. Listen, you want a shot at the title? You got to go up there. You got to. This, what is it? The professor? How much ounces of beef is that?
24 ounces of
20
beef.
Yeah, you think you
6-inch diameter
Yeah.
onion bun.
and you gotta work for that. All right. I would love a video. You guys going up there saying, "Hey, Paul McCork told us to come up here and snag this."
That's awesome.
Professor.
Yeah.
Professor. Shout out to Harry and
We're just
Sandra.
gonna do the ads now. Tedco. All right, Teddy, get in bed with Ted. Listen, Fawn's had him at his house today, I think, getting a estimate on his deck. Maybe it was Friday. Teddy's the man, and like whatever you got going on, you want to talk to him because Teddy's a lot like James in a way. Like you guys haven't met Teddy as much, but we'll go out with him for a couple drinks. Like Teddy is a great guy. Obviously, they know what they're doing. They do unbelievable projects. They built Gentile's addition on his house. They are doing great stuff. He showed me some projects on his phone the other day that were awesome. And yeah, they're just the best. And Teddy's like, you can trust Teddy, all right? Get in bed with Ted, as I say. Don't tell his wife I said that. 617-996-6827. So like I said, if you're thinking about getting something done, a basement or whatever, renovation, my fucking brother-in-law, who actually, you met my sister-in-law, I think, at the bar that time. You told her.
That was one of my
the
dog
cornhole
house
podcast.
hats.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's this chick? And
Yeah.
I was like, she's like, you know Brendan Ahern? I was like, oh shit, here we go.
She's like, this kid listens to the podcast. I'm like, yeah, that's the idea, is that somebody would listen to it. You know what I
She's
mean?
like, oh, you must be really good at cornhole. I'm like, there's levels. There's levels.
His levels this shit. But yeah, so they're getting their kitchen redone. And I'm like, they already had somebody in line because I'm like, they could have used Teddy. You know what I mean? So Ted's our guy. So you want to call him 617-996-6827. And we'll just do Ben Franklin print because we got some good news.
Yeah, baby.
Me and Fitzy made this decision yesterday without you. But we were just going to talk about it tonight. It's not a big decision. We got to get new hoodies done.
Yep.
Sure.
They're gonna be black.
Okay.
With the Pulling the Cork logo here.
Yep.
The back, white outline of Massachusetts.
Shamrock
Shamrock in the
green.
middle. Corker below.
I mean, did you think I was going to say no to that?
No,
No,
we
that's
knew,
why we
we
didn't
knew you
have to
would like
tell
it. Yeah.
If you could throw a shamrock on a
I got
pile
a
of
chub.
dog shit, and I'm wearing it.
I'm buying it.
I'm buying it.
I got a chub. I'm in.
Yeah. So that's Ben Franklin Print Company. And that's our guy Joe. So I got to call him tomorrow.
These shirts are so soft. Like I
dude.
wear this to the gym everywhere. Like I've washed this a bunch. Like you
They're
guys
unreal.
said.
You know what's
There's
funny?
no pit stains.
No,
Nothing.
dude,
bro.
it's money.
amazing.
978-624-7341. I just gave because we had some extra T-shirts kicking around, and I like to, if I know somebody's gonna wear it, I want to give it to them. Right. We gave one to Genty the other night. I gave one to Mark Chabak yesterday. He was in the bar yesterday. Great fucking guy.
Great eyes.
Yeah, great guy. So, anyways, they are the best. So they're gonna do our new hoodies. I'm gonna talk to Joe tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have those by maybe the next couple weeks or something like that, depending on what his schedule's like. Now, also, real quick, so that's 978-624-7341, way more than print. BenFranklinPrintCo.com. That's who you want to go get your shit done from. He does all the stuff for Ferg and the Beefs page. He does all the stuff for us. We ride or die with him.
Facts.
Now, real quick, here's a free ad. Mark Chabak came on my bar yesterday with a 4-pack of beer. He left 2 of them. I immediately drank 1 right after he left. This is Perilous Voyage. This is a free ad by Rockport Brewing. That's
Ray Pickup.
That's Ray. So, have you met Ray?
No.
Great guy. Awesome guy. This beer is fucking very good. He
Yeah,
texted me.
Very good beer.
He texted me a long thing. He's like, yeah, last year's batch was a little bit better because this happened, that happened. I'm like, dude, this thing is fucking money.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So if you're looking for beers around the area, and they're going to do some pop-up, you were saying this summer, I'm going to play some events for them too. But if you're looking for a good beer, this is a red lager. It's not an IPA, you know what I mean? And I was like, it was refreshing to have something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
What do you got,
Ray,
5% on that?
that's a great question. 5.7? Yeah.
I don't fuck around.
Yeah, don't fuck around. Yeah. This kid fucking knows what he's doing, you know what I mean?
Right in the ballpark.
All right, okay. So let's get down to brass tacks here on this draft. Okay, so the draft it was your idea, Dave. The idea was best movie villains, right? And you can use your whatever, but we're just doing movies. We decided we were going to talk about both, but it's easier to just do movies.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a great draft, by the way. It's a
Yeah.
great idea by you.
There's so many. I had some.
Yeah.
And then I just did I just went on Google to see. I'm like, this could take obviously
Yeah.
4 picks. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
5 picks
It's-
each, as
it's-
usual.
Yeah. It's
I'll tell you, here's the deal. Here's what I'm going to promise you. Whoever wins this one,
Yeah.
right? If it's not me, assuming it's not me, I'm going to buy them a Boston Scally.
Oh, let's fucking go.
All right? So that's my gift. That's what I'm going to give back here. We're going
I'm
to
a
buy a Boston
2X.
Scally.
I'm a 2X.
Now listen, by the way, we are working on getting a guy who owns Boston Scally on the show.
Great
He's a
guy.
friend. Yeah, he's a friend of my buddies, but he's like, I'm fucking absolutely smushed in March. So we should have him on. He's a really interesting guy, great entrepreneur.
We wore the same one when I came for the
Yeah, we did.
Patreon. So
Right,
that's
we
why I
did.
wore this one
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
I didn't know what you were wearing. So
So anyways, we'll work on that too. Okay. So I think we should pick a random way to pick who picks first this time.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's change it up.
So
Fine with that.
You got a randomizer on there?
I'm gonna fucking I gotta fucking randomize it fucking for you all day, kid. I'm one of the biggest.
I don't even know what that means, and I'm loving it.
I'm one of the biggest randomizer guys you've ever
I got a
fucking known in your
randomizer
life.
for you.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, and Dave will know this, Sweeney. This cracks me up. In the cornhole world, they were doing all these they were always doing these giveaway things, not like giveaways, but like people $20 a ticket to win this, and it was like all day during COVID, it was just some fucking zero, and South Carolina be like, all right, we're gonna spin the wheel.
Here's the next Raz.
Yeah. All right, look at I gotta randomize the wheel here.
Razzles.
All right, we got Dave.
So we got a review though. Danny won the last draft. And Danny,
No problem.
I mean, you're usually
No
a
problem.
duster.
No, people are just idiots.
No, you're usually a duster.
Come on.
10 set heads.
Yeah. When it comes to drafts, you're sitting at the end of the bench collecting dust.
The
tell you
Patriots
right
were
now,
bad
though.
at one point too. Then they got Tom Brady.
Let me tell you this right now, though. You won a draft, so I don't think I've won one in
He,
forever.
he dominated that draft. It wasn't even
It
close.
wasn't even close. All right, we're spinning. This is the first pick on the list.
It's fucking.
Oh, I got the first pick.
Brendan.
I get the first pick. Now it's gonna go. Nice. See that?
Round of applause.
All right. Thank you, crowd.
Which way we going?
I think we'll go
To
that
the
way. And have
guest?
Dave
Oh,
gets
so
the double.
He can get double, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. It worked.
All right. So, one thing I got to be better at that I'm not very good at, motherfucker. This thing made me open that right there. I opened up my messages by accident on this thing. Now it's gonna be dinging and shit all the time. What kind of fucking operation is this?
Mute that.
All right. Okay. I think I can get some of these other ones later, so I'm going with this right now. Right off the rip. Hannibal Lecter. It's not even fucking close to me. It has to be him. The guy is got everything going for him. All right. As I said to Danny, when you picked when you picked Charles Manson, I was like, what do you like about him? Like, what do I like about Hannibal? Guy's brilliant. First of all, that movie
He's a foodie.
he's a foodie. He likes food.
Worst fucking
Yeah.
nickname.
He's a
ever.
meat guy.
He's well read. He's well read.
Foodie.
Listen, the guy's got some interesting habits, right? I love that movie, first of all. It's one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. He's amazing in it. And basically everybody he kills you kind of hate already anyways. So I like that part of it. And he's just a complete psychopath. So I'm a big Hannibal Lecter guy. I'm taking Hannibal Lecter right off the board, right off the rip. I think that's a good pick. I'm very proud of it, and I feel like I got value at one.
Definitely on my list.
Solid.
Good pick.
Solid.
All right, Daniel.
All right. So I'd be a fool not to take this dude because it's also my favorite movie. You might want to call him a hero as well because he loved America, but his name is Bill the Butcher.
Oh, okay.
Gangs of New York.
It's a good one.
Very good one.
So I don't know if you know the whole story of when Daniel Day-Lewis played him, but he lived in New York. They called me Mr. New York. He would not move from that character at all. Stayed away from his family, did all that other bullshit, and it was a 10 out of a 10.
He wouldn't take antibiotics. He
Yeah.
was sick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of annoying to be around a guy like that, though. It's like, buddy, I'm trying to get craft services here, and you're acting like it's the fucking 1600s. Relax. You know what I mean? Bill, relax.
Yeah.
You're fucking.
Bill, relax, dude.
Scientology.
Everything about that character just speaks volumes to me.
I love it. I love it. It's
Good
great.
pick. Yeah.
And it
was
was a
not-
real person.
I was not expecting that out of you.
Oh, dude.
I
had-
had you at something else.
I did too.
If it comes up.
I texted Brendan.
If no one picks,
I texted
if no one
Brendan.
picks it, I would say what I would.
I will tell you right now, I almost took another guy, number one, but I feel like none of you guys, because you have 10-cent heads, are going to pick him, and he's going to be my fifth pick. I guarantee it.
Well, I listen to enough, obviously all your pods to, you have a pattern. We'll just leave it at that. And it's good. And it's a good pattern.
You know what's funny? I don't even know anything about the pattern. I'm just like, all right.
I'll explain later.
All right, I like it. Debrief.
All right, so I got the shock from Jaws.
It's a good one. It's on my list.
That's
good.
come on.
I like that one.
Really?
The shock.
Dude, the shark from Jaws. I guess he had a name too. His name's Bruce.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
Didn't
it's
work
not.
for like the first half of
swear to
it.
God.
And the shark
it's-
on
didn't work
Finding
for the-
Nemo
I
was
have no
Bruce,
clue.
right?
Yeah, from Finding Nemo. So when
I
I
wonder
saw
if they
that the
stole
shark
that.
from Jaws was Bruce, I was dumbfounded because Bruce is the Finding Nemo shark.
Have they ever said it in the movie?
No, I don't think so.
It's like
I think
behind
it
the
was like a
scenes.
behind the scenes thing.
They named it because it never worked either. So the shark never worked for the whole movie.
Like
Till the end.
rainy weather, like
Yep.
we've had recently, right? My parents rented all the Jaws movies and showed it to us when we were probably way too young to fucking
Right.
watch Jaws, you know? So it was like spring, like right now, leading up towards summer when we used to go to the lake. I was scared to get in the lake because I thought fucking Bruce was coming to get me.
That makes sense.
I mean, I get it.
Like a 10-cent head
Yeah.
thinking that sharks are in the fucking freshwater.
I think they're in swimming
I like
pools.
the
Little idiot.
I like the pick.
I jumped off that Jaws bridge where they did.
Yeah,
Martha's
did you?
Vineyard.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we got
yeah.
married. We went to Martha's Vineyard just to go check it out. Fucking a lot of money down there.
He's
obviously.
in the pond.
Someone, she's
Michael's
she goes,
Michael's
"What?"
in the pond.
She goes, "You think there's a shark in there?" I was like, "Let's find out." All these kids are like, "Look at him, don't something." The
Dave Sweeney with the most obvious comment ever on Pull the Cork. A lot of money down there, Martha's.
Shocker.
like that's like fuck you money.
Yeah, it's not
it's,
Everett.
it's I knew it was gonna be, but I like to see.
Oh yeah,
it.
it's different level shit. Dude.
Wow.
There's, as we say, there's levels to this shit.
It was-
You know what I mean? All right, Dave got a back-to-backer.
So wow.
By the way, for those just listening, my man, he's not on his phone. He's got a printed piece of paper with a whole bunch of fucking.
I love it.
It's like he's driving to the North Shore back in '94 when you had to print out
MapQuest.
MapQuest.
Yeah.
Where's Bella's? That's where I'm trying to go. So I thought because the other drafts, the guest had the first pick. That's fine. I like the randomizer. I got to go with it's my favorite. You got to go with Heath Ledger, Joker, and Dark Knight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
You
Yeah,
have to.
baby.
I
think he's on everyone in his list.
Yeah, he just I don't know. To me,
Crushed
that's
it.
one of the best roles. I'm a huge Batman guy anyway.
Yeah, I am too.
So I was like, I don't know if that movie's on. Like you guys,
I
if that
was-
movie's on, I can't. I have to watch it.
I'll tell you right now, I'm surprised it made it to the fourth pick.
Same. I thought that was going to be a number one pick.
Yeah, that was my 1A and 1B, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if Lecter would make
There's
it
a,
back
there's a
around.
lot of good. There's a lot of good ones on this list. Well, since we're talking St. Patty's, I'm going to go with Frank Sharon from The Irishman.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
You know,
Hell yeah.
great movie.
I heard you paint houses.
Yeah.
By the way, that movie doesn't get enough credit.
No, it's kind of yeah.
It's very long.
underrated.
It's very long,
Yes.
but I think the soundtrack can slap with all of them.
Listen.
Scorsese knows what he's doing.
Nobody likes to use "Give Me Shelter" more than fucking Scorsese. He's like oh, we need to give me shelter here. It's like, dude, enough stones, dude. Like, it worked in fucking Casino.
I
right.
actually love that movie.
I'm going.
My buddy has real quick. My buddy has a great fucking theory that cracks me up. That like when De Niro did Bronx Tale, he's like Scorsese must have been like, all right, just do this because it's got all the same beats as like a Scorsese movie, like the fucking needle drops, like the way the doors close and shit. Like De Niro's just ripping it straight off from fucking Goodfellas, basically.
Fucking right.
All right, sorry, Fitz. Go ahead.
No, it's all right.
Fitz magic.
Kaiser Soze
Yes.
from Usual Suspects.
Yes.
Great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's sitting in that interrogation room the whole time,
yeah.
just fucking
Getting interrogated by Chaz.
playing the fucking fiddle, dude. Like they're looking left, right, and they have no idea what the fuck's going on. He's telling these stories and fucking it's unbelievable. That's a great movie. Usual
dude,
Suspects is fucking
You want to hear
unbelievable.
something very funny?
Yeah.
When we were at St. Mike's, there was this is bad. I'm just gonna say it. I'm like trigger warning. There was some kid who actually turned out to be kind of a pervert who played fucking fiddle. Speaking of fiddle, played fiddle, and he had like a bad lip, like he had like some type of deformity.
Yeah.
And one of these kids I met, like I was like, and you get somebody who gives you their humor, and you're like, oh, this is my type of person. He's like, look at fucking Kaiser Soze over there. Getting into biology.
Oh Jesus.
He wasn't even on my radar, dude. That was a great pick.
That's a great. Yeah.
I recently, as of like last week, I rented that movie because I
it's
haven't.
so good.
I haven't seen it in forever.
So good.
Such a good flick, dude.
You went to Redbox? Is that what you did?
No, I didn't go to Redbox. We got the one fucking blockbuster left. You know what I mean?
All right, Daniel.
Alonzo Harris, Training Day.
Wow. That was
So
what,
that was the one. That was the one.
For the proof, Danny. I already wrote that down. I
So
knew
that, I
it.
texted Brendan.
I
I
knew
was
it.
like, right when
Yeah.
this came up.
So is that
I
what
said-
the inside baseball is? I have to grab a black guy?
No, but that's,
But I go,
Is that what it was?
I'm not picking this because I know Danny wants this guy. I knew you were going to pick it. So I was like, I
Alonzo
can't-
Harris training day.
Yeah.
He got a fucking
he's
Oscar.
unbelievable in
Yes.
that.
Unbelievable.
yeah.
You're off to a good start, by the
That's
way.
a
I'm
great
telling you
one.
right now, I'm coming for the back-to-back. Drake, I'm back to back.
You're coming for that Boston Scally.
That's what I'm coming for. I like one of the
Train Day is one of my favorite movies to watch.
one of the most underrated scenes in that movie is when he gives Macy Gray a fucking Chinese menu as the warrant. It's the fucking best, dude. I want to see that goddamn warrant. I want to see that goddamn. She sounds like me, and he's like, "Yeah, here you go, no problem." She opens it up, and it's fucking Egg Foo Young right there.
All right, I'm going back to back here.
That's a great pick.
With my first one, I'm going fucking the one and only. This is actually probably in my top 5 movies to watch ever. Gordon Gekko.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Gordon Gekko is a fucking pimp.
Yeah.
He will sell his mother down the toilet for $13.
$13.
He is such a piece of shit, but he's fucking. Michael Douglas is just throwing 99 miles per hour that whole movie.
Yep.
And it's unbelievable. Lunches for wimps. That's one of my favorite lines of all time. Like, fucking, it's an unbelievable movie. So I'm going Gordon Gekko. When he's on the fucking, my profile picture at one point on Facebook, it's still there, is Gordon Gekko with a huge cell phone on his fucking ear. Like, I'm like, I love, like, he's such a sales prick, you know, he's just like a piece of shit. Okay. This is where I get into, like, kind of like weird area of, like, what do I want to do here? Like, how creative do I want to be? Because my creativity's not paid off. Somebody was like, Wendy Bird. I'm like, you had to listen to the fucking episode.
I know.
When people are lazy.
yeah.
But I'm going to be true to myself. Okay. I want to buy somebody else a fucking hat, so I'm gonna fall on a sword here and do one that I think people are not. You guys will like it, I think. But all right, Sharon Stone in Casino is one of the worst villains of all fucking time. She's blowing everybody that the guy fucking hangs out with. She fucking ties her daughter to a bed so she can go fucking out clubbing one night. She's one of the worst
get that.
humans of all time. Then she's got the James Woods character,
Boyfriend,
like
yeah,
boyfriend,
it's
who's one of the
terrible.
biggest pieces of
Awful.
shit of all time.
What's
right?
his name? I feel like you know this.
I don't know it.
I'll find it in a
don't.
second.
You're a pimp. You're a pimp.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, what the fuck's his name?
So
dude?
I'm going her and I'm going she was Ginger, I think, in that, right? Sharon Stone's Ginger.
Yeah,
in
she's
Casino.
Ginger,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those fucking gingers.
No, but she was. So, all right, I do have a question for that.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to be going for the best villains? And you said she's a piece of shit.
Well,
fucking
I'm
worse.
saying-
Well, yeah,
You
that's.
get-
I mean, so I have some on my list that are similar to that, where they elicit so much hate
Yeah.
in my heart that they are a villain to me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can be creative with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't hate it. I think she was a great character in the movie,
Yeah.
and she is
Any guy-
100% a villain.
Any woman who like marries a guy then blows his like shithead buddy in the parking lot,
Yep.
that's not somebody you want to be. That's villain. You know what I mean? It's a bad villain.
It's not a good villain.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right, go ahead. Some villains are fun. Like Gordon Gekko's a fun villain.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
not a fun villain. You know what I mean?
I have a bunch here, but I don't know what I'm gonna go with next. But we're gonna make this fun, right? Shoot McGavin. Happy
yeah.
Gilmore.
Yeah, he's a
Fuck
good
yeah.
one.
Great
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot.
also a Bills fan, by the way. Just so
Is
you know.
he?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Whenever he said, "I eat piece of shit like you for breakfast," you eat piece of shit for breakfast. Shoot McGavin.
Great character.
Great character. I really do. A couple years ago, him and Adam went back and forth with videos, and they were like teasing the Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore
it was like
too.
the 20-year.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And I was like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the sequels I would have loved to seen. Never happened. But the fact that they were like still, he was in character.
Yeah.
Shooter! It was fucking great. Shoot McGavin. What a
All right,
fucking
Fitz.
pick.
That's a good pick.
I'm going back to back with my man Kevin Spacey.
Wow. When he was the bad guy and tried to like rape that kid on Nantucket, is that the movie you're talking about?
No, that's real life.
real life.
We're talking movies.
okay.
John Doe from Seven.
Great one.
Great. Yeah, that was
Good
yeah,
pick.
It was on my list.
What's in the fucking box, dude?
Yeah.
What a fucking villain.
Yeah, yeah.
Great villain.
Dude, one of the
I'm not mad at that
one of
pick.
the greatest movies. Unbelievable fucking movie. Every one of the 7 deadly sins, he planned it out It was fucking crazy. Like that blew my mind as like
Yeah.
a 13-year-old.
Let me tell you right now.
Yeah, it was-
I'll tell you. I'll give you my right now. Danny's in first right now. Fitzy's in second. I'm in third, and Sweeney's in fourth right now until he makes these picks.
He has
That's
two
what I'm
picks.
predicting. I know.
Yeah, he's got
I'm just.
two-
I'll
two
give my
back to
predictions
back.
right now.
Power rankings. I like that.
Like if I was listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, go ahead.
Facebook voters
They're idiots.
are morons.
I agree.
And they don't listen.
It's
How about
true.
don't listen to the fucking
'Cause
show?
the ones that listen to the show have a solid vote because
Yes.
they're like, wow, yes, that's a great pick. And we explain the picks and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking funny. People that read that list
idiot.
and vote, they're like,
Maybe-
I just sit there and I'm like,
Maybe we gotta like
fucking Steven Judge.
Tell them.
What's his name? Judge?
Judgy. Oh, by the way, he wanted an addendum. I have to do this. He told me he was bullshitting. I told him that his whole family he was gonna kill his family and go like roam the streets if the apocalypse hit.
He doesn't.
He's like, no, we discussed this. This means that like they're coming to houses to like rape and murder people immediately. So like your option is you kill your family and like they can die in silence in peace, or they're gonna get raped and murdered by people.
You're still gonna make a stand.
Hey, listen,
What's
by the
his
way,
name, Steve?
also, yeah, William Howell.
Yes,
He is gonna be in charge of fucking people up too,
dude.
Guy was
What a
fucking
man.
guy
Absolute
is
fucking
an
unit.
absolute beast, dude. An absolute beast. I'll tell you right now, he's one of those guys that like when you're with him, you're like, there'd be like I would have no shot at like not getting my neck broken by him. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I couldn't run away from him. I couldn't do anything. Not that he would do that. He loves me. I'm a Howell guy. I'm a fucking big Howell guy. He was on the podcast all the time. He used to be on all the time. Great guy.
But I feel like he's way shorter than me, right? In real life, I haven't met him.
He's like 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, so he's not way shorter than me.
Yeah,
But
he's
I
not
feel
short
like he
guy.
would still give me a 2-piece and a biscuit, and I'd be fucking on the floor. He's a
Dude,
beast.
yeah, you wouldn't want to fuck with this guy.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
I told my wife about the apocalypse episode. She's like, "Oh, Canopy Lake," because she's from New
Yeah.
Hampshire. It's a great spot. She goes, "Let me guess, they picked you for fucking hired muscle." I'm like, "Well, yeah, like security." She goes, "Did they think about the sunscreen? You're gonna fucking die."
It's a good point.
I was like, "All right,
It's a good point.
I got that. I got two.
That's how you know she cares about you.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. You know, I like when people are thinking about the cave because we talked to a lot of people about it.
Yeah.
They like are thinking about it like real. Like they're like, dude, if we're there, like we'd have to do this. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. If, like the other day when Facebook went down, Fitzy texted us. He goes, "Get ready for Canopy." Let's go.
Be you boys there.
Well, it's funny. Facebook went down, and then I got an email for like ammo on sale. I'm like, does someone know something I don't know about?
Oh, also, lastly,
Jesus.
I put that review up on the Beast page, and fucking Adi O'Leary and his younger brother give me the finger in the
yeah.
picture. He's like, "This is what they said about your review." Tell you what, Adi, Adi the fucking smarty over there. Go out and do a review, and I'll tell you what I think of yours. all right?
Fucking duster.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking Dustin.
All right, Sweens, what do you got?
I gotta stick with the Irish roots and go with Jack Nicholson and The Departed.
Love it.
You have to.
Love it.
Frank
Yeah,
Costello?
well,
Oh, that movie.
Wait, you know what I will say, and I have a conversation with my friend about this often because we watch that movie every single day. Shout out to Sherrod, right? But have you ever seen The Departed on like USA or TBS?
It's terrible. There's no
It's the
swears.
best.
But
No,
there's
it's the best.
Why?
Because
Because it's edited.
It's hilarious.
And they
There's
try
so
to-
much swearing.
They try to fill in words.
Yeah, yeah, I
So,
like that.
I'll give you a perfect example because I know this like
Yeah.
left and right. So there's a part in The Departed where it goes, oh wow, that's a Boston fucking line right now,
Pop is a pot of-
where it says, "You like little miss things sucking your cock," right? But on USA, he goes, "You like little miss things shining your knob," and I fucking crack up every time I've seen it.
Dude.
I crack up.
You know what's funny is me and my buddy, the Blues Brothers, we've talked about this, was the only movie they owned other than Cooley and Luke. So we watched it so many times, but then the way they got it was they taped it off the TV, so it had it was on like TNT or something.
yeah.
So he's like, it's gonna be pretty hard to eat corn on the cob with no fucking teeth is the line in the movie. But it was so bad that back then when they edited it, they just go, it's gonna be pretty hard to eat corn on the cob with no teeth. All right, Fitz Magic.
No.
Oh wait, you
James
got another
had
one.
number 2.
Yeah. It's a tough list. 'Cause
Hey,
a
look
lot
at
of-
him holding the paper like we're fucking cheating off his test.
By the way, has anybody looked? I mean, we know Jinty came in here, played the tunes and everything, and he's the real deal from Cork. But I mean, nobody's looked more Irish ever on the
know.
show than Dave.
So I'm only 50%, I found out.
Really?
Yeah. So my mom's done before Ancestry.com. My mom did it by hand. Like she
The
did
tree,
some
oh, yeah, yeah.
libraries and all that. So she that was her thing for a long time. We're 50% Irish, and then it's Italian and Scottish on the other side.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
So one
Italian?
side, one time.
Poor bastard.
One side South Boston Irish, and the rest is. I'm not from there, so I don't want to. The rest is Scottish and Italian. So when I went to Ireland, they thought like after 3 days in, they thought I was from there because I had an accent. I don't want to do a fake one, but
Yeah.
they're like, "Can we get directions?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "You're not from here," and I go, "No, dude, I'm not from here." But
you look the part for
I
sure.
try,
Hey, you
try.
could be like the problem is my buddy Anthony Riccotti looks a lot like Dave, except that his name's Anthony Riccotti.
Yeah, it's
like
wild.
he's like literally. Like 50% Irish, 50% Italian.
There's not
but
a
he
lot of
looks,
redheads
He
in
looks so
Ireland.
fucking. He looks so Irish.
A lot of guys look like Danny and
No,
I.
I've talked to all our guys that listen, Keith, Al, Tommy Cronin, like they're all like, when you go to Ireland, he goes, you see more, and same with Al and Joe. They look like me more than they do fucking
Jinty didn't look
Look at
like.
Jinty,
No,
yeah.
right.
Us
Yeah.
gingers are from like Scotland. It's
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I think my
Ulster.
ancestry is so low on Irish because I think it went Scotland or England through Ireland.
You're
Right.
you're a
You know
sex
what I mean?
Viking, as
Yeah,
Philly
I'm
would say.
I'm a big dude.
You're
Yeah.
fine. You're
Real.
fine.
I might
In real
redo
life.
it though, because now you got Ancestry.com. There's more technology. I might go back. and look at
Ancestry,
it.
like it does fuck with me though because like I didn't
Well,
tell
I'll
him.
tell you, it fucks with. It fucks with like if you have a cousin that rapes somebody.
Right.
That
Yeah.
person
But
is not
'Cause
happy
now
that
they
you're doing
get
it.
caught.
I didn't tell anybody I did mine, but it automatically came up. Like my sisters came up, my cousins. I was like, all right,
Yep.
so it definitely works. You know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
My
not a-
father did it.
it's not a
It
scam.
was like 98% Irish, something like
Oh, yeah,
that.
nice.
According to Joey Noon, aka Joey Voices,
most Irish
most
guy-
Irish person you've ever seen in his life. Barry, he put up a picture. Joey Noon, for those who don't know, Joey Voices. He's like a nightclub entertainer, I would say. Very talented guy. Big dude. Like
Unit.
he put up a picture the other day. He's like, I'm getting into arm wrestling. I'm like, I'd want to fucking arm wrestle that guy. Like he'll break your arm.
We
in
need
half.
him for security.
Dude, that guy would fuck people up.
Yeah.
Like in a serious
Zombies,
way.
too.
Nobody's gonna live through this. By the way, that's the other thing is like nobody's gonna live through this apocalypse because we have the best crack team ever. Like ever. We're gonna be like, let's relax and listen to Jinty play
Right.
and fucking drinking beers that Matt Smith and fucking Rockport Brewing are making for us. You know what I mean? All right, you got one more.
Gotta go Norman Bates, Psycho.
Nice.
You know,
Nice,
just
dude.
Solid.
just-
School.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Movie I wasn't supposed to watch when I was a kid, but I watched it. So
Breaking rules left and right.
That was the first movie I ever jerked off to.
hotel movie. Why not?
I'm just kidding. Obviously.
Is he kidding?
But Poltergeist was the first movie I jerked off to.
Crack and stick, as they say.
Yeah, crack and stick.
Am I up?
You are up, Fitz.
All right, this is like make or break at this point. I'm going Hans Landa from Inglorious Bastards.
Unbelievable pick. I
That-
think you
that
just
was gonna
put
be my
yourself.
next one.
You might have just put yourself in
No.
pole position.
So to get him, what are we, fourth round?
Yeah.
To get him in the fourth round, I think is pretty huge. He is a terrible prick in that movie. And it's
Worst.
fucking awesome. Him when he's sitting at the
Well,
diner.
not the killing Jews and stuff, but
Yeah. when he's sitting at the diner,
Yeah.
and Shoshana is supposed to be
yeah.
using her theater for the fucking premiere of
Yep.
the sniper dude, and like he's doing all the stuff like saying like, oh, you want a glass of milk, and like he knows who she is,
Yeah.
and it's just fucking terrifying.
it's dude. That whole opening scene when they're in
They're
the
underneath
house and
floorboards.
he's just fucking
and she runs off.
Yeah.
And he has a shot at her.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take it.
Yeah.
He's like, au revoir, Shoshana. Absolute psycho.
great pick.
That was Norman Bates. Yeah, that's
Fun
flip-flop.
fact.
Yeah.
I've never seen Inglorious Bastards.
Oh,
Dude.
you've never seen that, and you've never seen True Detective season 1.
Yeah. So there's we get some stuff to
But
watch.
you've
boys.
seen like Life and like all these other dumb movies.
Life's incredible, dude.
Friday, like
Friday
9.
3.
I've never seen True Detective either, so me and you can.
Oh,
Dude, the
sweet.
first,
It's
just
so
the
good.
first season.
So good.
Just the
Yeah.
first season.
I'm
Tommy, I
catching
just
up with
finished it.
Yellowstone too. I'm on.
By the way, I
last
dropped
season.
spoilers of my crap beer video.
Yeah, yeah, you
Or
did.
no, my
Yeah,
morning
yeah.
video for the page. People
you
like,
did.
I didn't see the movie yet. I'm like, so like,
Spoiler alert.
it's fucking 12 years old.
Yeah, I mean, shit or get off the pot at this point.
Thank you very much,
dude.
Fritz.
Inglorious Bastards. Watch it.
It's another like 4-hour movie though, right?
It's
and a
about,
half, something
it's
like
about 3.
It
seen
moves, though,
clips.
dude. It cooks.
I don't even think it's over 3.
I've seen clips of Brad Pitt saying "Arrivederci." Like I've seen, you know what I mean? But
Awesome.
That's the whole movie.
Because Irishman is
It just keeps going.
Korean.
Arrivederci.
Oh, shit.
just speaking in Italian.
Yeah.
That dragged on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually fucking. I don't know what I'm gonna pick right now because I have 3 left that I could potentially pick from, and one of them I just thought of and no one's ever said yet, and I can't believe it. I think I'm gonna have to go with that.
Do it.
Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, he was on my list too.
It was on my list.
Darth
I
Vader.
didn't think any of you guys would pick it.
Yeah, that's
a
what
good-
that's
love
what
it.
I was gonna
Darth
go
Vader
with.
is
Yeah, I
a
love it.
fucking.
Yeah, I love it.
Not only is he a villain, but it's the best voice possibly in movie history
Yeah.
with James Earl
James
Jones.
Earl Jones, yeah.
All right, I'm about to fucking step directly on your neck, and I was praying that this would happen. Because Darth Vader is not the best villain in the movie. Palpatine is
Palpatine.
the fucking best.
Palpatine, baby.
Darth Vader
Oh,
sucks.
shit.
Yeah.
He like fucking breaks. Palpatine is the fucking bad motherfucker, dude.
Palpatine throws him down a fucking tunnel.
Dude, Palpatine. I think. Oh, by the way, and nobody, the people on Facebook will not listen to this.
No,
and they'll be like,
Star
they're
Wars.
like a bunch of dummies. Fucking
Star Wars, you
Yeah.
losers.
I had both of those too. I'm like, yeah, it's
That's
good-
the best
good
part
pick.
about, like, you know, my favorite listeners of the show are people like Josh who don't have any social media. They have no idea what's going on in the world. Like, they're like, he's like, oh, like, he's like, is that kid playing tonight, the Doubleter? I'm like, we've shared a million times. He's not playing like the Doubleter. Like,
I took 40 days off of social media, not just because.
Oh, yeah,
was
I
just
saw
like-
that, yeah.
And I was like, it was the best 40 days of my life.
Yeah.
It was great.
We just
Congrats
haven't-
on your dry January, by the way. That was
Thank
great.
you, my man.
I do that, but like when the Bills lost, the
I've
Chiefs,
made up for it in
I did,
February and March.
I did like 34 days. Bills lost the Chiefs. I was at the Hawk because I went to Hub Hall, had the sandwich, of course. Great sandwich, by the way. They lost, and I was like, she's like, you want another one? I'm like, fucking dry January starts tomorrow. Bam, let's go.
all right, here's my final pick. I'm not going to win this draft. I'm buying somebody's Boston Scally. I'm pretty psyched about that. Robert De Niro's Max Cady in Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Counselor!
Okay.
Come on, wherever you are. He was a badass in that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, he was.
Bad motherfucker.
Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, dude, he is bad to the fucking bone. You know what's funny? You could pick like 4 different De Niro characters to be
Yeah.
the best villain.
yeah.
I was
Like,
gonna ask, like,
yeah.
we could use different. I
know that-
assumed that we were.
This is your
I-
idea.
yeah.
You could have did whatever you wanted.
This makes for bad podcasting, but you know that is not the real taxi driver. It's Josh right there. Yeah, the poster, the taxi driver poster.
That's really.
That's Josh. Yeah,
With a mohawk.
Yeah, with a mohawk. I'll put a picture of it up on the
It
page.
doesn't look anything like him. In real life. For the record.
All right, so that's what I got. Here's my 5. You ready?
Yeah. Review.
Hannibal Lecter, Sharon Stone in Casino, the whore that she was,
What that you-
Gordon Gekko, Palpatine, and by the way, Palpatine sounds like something you take for like indigestion. You know what I mean?
Sounds
Yeah,
like
it's a
my
medicine.
goat med.
Yeah, it's like Pepsid or something. And then I have De Niro and Cape Fear.
That's not bad.
That's a good squad.
It's, you know what that is? That's a 3rd place squad, 2nd place squad.
It's not bad. You know Palpatine's first name?
Steve?
Emperor.
Close. Sheev.
Are you serious?
Sheev.
I think me and
Palpatine.
Fitz might have like telepathy going on. I was very close.
Like, I don't know, Steve.
Steve Palpatine.
Very close.
You know, he's one of my best friends.
CEO of some
Steve
company.
Palpatine was a good guy before he went wrong, you know?
Before he turned into Rogue.
Yeah.
That's great.
Turned into Sheev.
What a name.
Imagine you name your kid Sheev.
I wouldn't name it a lizard sheep.
What's the fucking name?
Connor was almost a
Dude,
Sheev.
one of my brother-in-law, Nate, his brother-in-law Scotty, who's done like a lot of the artwork that's in here sometimes. He is, dude, but he's like a cousin or something or a sister that names her kids weird names, like, and he's like, you're never gonna guess this one, and I'm like, what is it? And he's like, you're not fucking like. I was like, I was just waiting. I'm like, oh, I'm like, he goes Galahad. Imagine you name your kid Galahad. Like,
No.
hey, fucking pull this fucking sword out of the stone on the way to
that's
school.
that's where that's from.
I know,
Yes.
I know. It's
Sir-
ridiculous.
Sir Gawain. Sir Gawain in the Green
Yeah.
Knight.
The
Yeah.
Disney way. What?
Yeah, by the way, I have to say this. I always forget to say this on the show. Big fan of the program, big friend of the program, Patreon member, one of my favorite people to ever do it, Matt West. a mod of the. First of all, we congratulated him already on having a baby. Now, we don't have baby clothes yet. But I don't think you can put a Good Guys Trash People shirt on Brooks West. That name right there says like 401k. It says
down.
like yacht. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes. Button
Girlfriend
down.
from the Hamptons.
Gordon Gecko.
Brooks West is not out there like
Matt is the one that
smoking
lives
weed
across.
behind like the YMCA pool. You know what
That's
I mean?
Hersey.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
hurt, man.
That's Matt Hersey. Now that guy's that's a trash person.
He's a trash
man.
person.
but one of my favorite trash
He's a
people
big
of all time.
Letterkenny guy, so we vibe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did it.
Letterkenny's awesome.
Sick
Matt
truck,
Hersey-
sick mullet.
Well, he's gonna be bullshit when he finds out that I have a Silverado that he hasn't lifted to the size of the sky yet. You know what I mean?
It's new.
Yeah, it's new. We can get there. All right, so that's me. And Danny, you're on your last.
I am more excited about this pick because I knew it wasn't on anyone's radar, and I knew I could have stayed for my 5th.
I like it.
I'm telling you right now,
Strategy.
This is my favorite pick, and Bill the Butcher is my favorite character ever. But in this draft, this is my favorite pick. Victor Sweet's Four Brothers.
Never seen it.
What?
No idea what it is.
So, all right. So, Four Brothers. It's a Wahlberg movie, right?
He's in it.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
It's actually, if we're talking good baseball, that's Wahlberg's probably fucking.
This is the
I saw that
this
movie.
is the Danny pick.
You're out of your
It is.
I
It's
saw
the
that
Danny
movie
pick.
in the theater. Can I say this? I saw it in the theater solo. I went to see it by myself, and I lied to Maggie that I was like working. And then like one night she wanted to rent a movie, and she's like, "What about Four Brothers?" I'm like, "I saw it in the movies." And she's like, "When did you see it in the movies?" And I'm like,
Victor,
But I
Victor
needed
Sweets
some time to myself.
is the greatest fucking villain.
Do you know how
Maybe
I know?
ever.
Do you know how I know it's not a great movie?
It's a great
I
movie.
remember nothing about it except that Mark
Oh
Wahlberg
my
and
God,
his
you
brothers
guys
are
are
black.
crazy.
And his brothers are like different races.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah.
adopted.
Yeah.
Tyrese is in it. Andre 3000.
It's a typical Danny pick.
I'm telling
like
you right
Friday
now.
three.
Right now, Mohan is in his car
he's-
being like,
he's-
"What the
I'm telling
fuck?"
you
He's
right
in
now.
that Mohan started a chat that says Danny can't draft,
Right.
and it's just us three and Mohan. And right
And I'm-
now,
and I'm about- yeah, it
and
is.
right now he's texting Four Brothers. Get the fuck out
I'm
of
telling
here.
you right now, when all
Fucking kid, Four Brothers kid.
when all these Facebook commenters come on,
Facebook-
Danny Gillis is gonna win again.
Listen.
Facebook, it could happen, but that's a typical Danny.
I
can
need-
already hear
it's
Mohan
my
be like-
favorite
be like,
villain,
"Fucking Danny."
Maybe no, I lied.
He's like,
Bill
he was
Butcher's number one.
leading, and then he just jumps off a cliff.
By the way,
Greatest
I
villain
have to
ever.
say, we're having a very fun. This is a very fun episode.
It
I'm
is.
having a fucking.
I'm
blast.
having a blast right now.
And it helps when like Dave, we've hung out before, and we've drank a ton of beers.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is like it's funny. It's like when you have like these episodes, like when we had Mohan on for the serial draft. It's just like it's literally just a full on ball busting. And the thing is, he's so comfortable with Danny that like if I had Josh on, Josh is gonna ride Danny. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like now he might because he knows you better. But like Mohan just goes right for his throat. He's fucking like I'm gonna fucking lay this kid out.
I'm telling you right now, I think I won so far.
Hell yeah.
Victor Sweets and
Unique
Four
call.
Brothers.
And I'm listen. I don't know what you're about to pick. He's got two
You know
more
what?
picks.
I think you're gonna win.
No. He's
got
got one more.
One more. I think
sorry,
you
sorry.
are gonna win. I think. All right. So let me recap you. Bill the Butcher, Alonzo from Training Day, Shooter McGavin, Darth Vader.
I told you.
I love how we're laughing. Dude, people are going to lose their mind. They're going to be like, what a fucking steal. And I wanted to have him as my
Nobody
first
even
pick.
knew
It's
who
a
he
great,
was.
No, you're right.
I know the guy owns a candy store somewhere. You know what I mean? Victor Sweets.
Oh, dude, he's when I want outside shooters, I mean outside shooters. He's the best. He's the best fucking guy.
Another
And then
movie I didn't
Wahlberg
see.
kills him in the middle of fucking Antarctica.
You know who the ultimate villain is? Just Wahlberg. Like as a person, like in the world. By the way, he's on my fucking TV all day now. He's like, pray with me on my fucking app. Like, do me a favor, go fuck yourself, dude. Pray with me on the app. One of the
There's
worst.
no way he's a real Catholic.
He skips leg day.
He literally sucks. And every time you see him in like when he used to be on the Wahlburgers show or whatever that show is, the Wahlbergs, he's a prick to his brothers. So I was like, yeah, I'm the fucking alpha in this
Yeah,
thing.
like
It's like,
Paul- yeah.
oh, Johnny fucking Catholic. You can be a fucking prick to your brother who flips hamburgers.
Yeah, like Paul doesn't. He did a great job.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
It, and he was, I was like, the guy's living his
You
dream.
like Mark Wahlberg, you're an idiot.
I-
Okay?
I met-
like, you know who loves Mark Wahlberg? I'm just gonna say it.
Mark
I know
Victor
Wahlberg.
Sweet.
I'm gonna say this, and I know that like if I'm telling you this right now, this is a fucking fact about me. Just as I said, when I drink too much whiskey, I get nasty and like things happen. I am a man of principles. All right. If Mark Wahlberg was like, I want to come on the show, I want to be on the show, I'd be like, I'm good. I'd rather have
This
fucking.
is the third time you've said this on a podcast.
Yeah, I'd rather have fucking original ginger on the fucking show. I don't want Mark Wahlberg and his fucking holy app coming in here talking about fucking taking wafers in the kitchen so you can fucking pray to Jesus. Fucking, I'll throw a Ouija board at that kid so fucking fast his head will spin.
His brother's awesome. His brother, because
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be an awesome guy.
Wahlburgers
I
in
met
Hingham.
him. I
In
met him.
Hingham, we went, and I was like, hey, Paul, just, he's like, comes out, he's like, how's the food? I was like, it's really good. And he's like, do you want to take a picture or anything? Like, just like,
Yeah.
I guess, sure.
He was at-
like, awesome. Like, thank you. Like, me and the wife, like, oh, yeah, no problem.
He was
thank
at
you.
a golf tournament I'm at, and he's like just a super nice regular guy. You know what I mean? His brother stinks.
you-
I told
are you-
him, like, your brother's the worst.
Are you a Donnie guy?
I'm a Donnie guy. Maggie has a picture of Donnie that she almost passed out when it got taken. Maggie is a New Kids on the Block
we knew
trash
that.
person,
Yeah,
and
They're
she
touring
went
this
with
summer,
her.
aren't they, or something? Or next summer?
She'll probably go. She went with her friend Jana. They got fucking backstage because Maggie's mom's friend splits his seats with the Wahlbergs at the Celtics. Like, guy's a player. And so he got them backstage. She was like, I couldn't talk in front of him. Like, she couldn't, like, communicate. Jana was like, she just lost her, like, ability to speak.
It's like you on Friday.
Yeah, it's like me at the, after the whiskey.
It's a puddle.
It's got hinky dink fucking Brendan. Like, I'll tell you right now, I got hinky dinked. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, you did.
I was a hinky dink. Anyways, yes, I'm a Donnie guy. I'm a fucking Paul and the Burgers guy.
Bobo.
Huh?
Bobo. That's one of their brothers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm fine with him.
He's all right.
I'm not a mock guy.
Guy Mark stinks.
It's the worst. We got a fucking dartboard, custom dartboard made by Ben Franklin, Wahlberg's face on it.
So my wife's cousin married Wick Grossbeck's daughter.
Okay.
The Celtics owner.
Yeah.
So I got to go to the reception, and Guster played. It was up in Maine.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, I'm Wick, like just a great guy."
Yeah,
And
supposed
I was
to be an
like,
awesome guy.
And he was like, he goes, "Do you like sports?" I'm like, "Yeah," like pretending like, "Oh yeah, you want a drink?" He goes, "Well, everything's spoken for." I was like, I can't have any more. Like I knew it was open. It's like, okay, what can I get you? I'm trying to help you out. So we're shooting the shit, and he's like, I was like, "Oh, my buddy's got Celtic seasons." He's like, "Oh, well, what's his name?" And I was like, "Oh, my buddy James, Army guy, got blown up a couple. Like, he's just a great dude." So my buddy still has the seats. He goes, "Hey, check your email. I'm gonna upgrade him for a game and make sure you go with him." We were like 2 rows up, like this court side. We were like 2 rows back.
Jesus.
And he
That's
goes,
sick.
"Why did I get upgraded?" He was like, "Why did I get upgraded? What did I do wrong?" I was like, "You're welcome."
Yeah. Yeah.
Wick's a good
Network,
Pays
baby.
to know people.
Network.
Pays to know people. You know who never upgraded anybody? Mark Wahlberg.
Fuck
He
no.
like he's
Skips
one
leg
of the
day.
guys like if he goes into Wahlburgers, he spits in the sandwiches before they give him out.
He's
to
got a
people.
membership at Granite Links, I heard too. Let's kill
Yeah,
him.
I'd like to fucking tell you right now, Howell, if you're hearing this, like the moment Wahlberg tries to get into the fucking Canopy Lake Park, I want him dismembered. I want tarred and feathered in the parking lot.
Who's the sniper on the Ferris wheel?
Mark?
Mark
Mark
Fitz.
Fitz.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, we're good.
All right. Who's up? We just got off track there.
All right,
Me.
Fitz is up.
Fitzy.
Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men.
It's a great pick, and I didn't think it was gonna last this long.
Yeah, I'm shocked that I got it at 5.
That's good.
Have you seen?
I have. Don't disrespect.
Dude,
Listen.
He's unbelievable. So he goes into that fucking poor guy's
In the fucking
roadside fucking
the gas station.
gas station. And he's like, "Hey, here's your quarter. Flip it." And the guy's like, "I need to know what I'm playing for." He's like, "Everything." Just fucking dead-eyed.
Yeah.
Knowing he's going to kill this
Yeah.
dude if it lands on fucking the wrong thing. And thank God it didn't, because
Right.
that guy was a fucking salt of the earth. Middle American 9 to 5 steak and eggs fucking
Oh,
great
speaking of that, we're
guy.
gonna get to voicemails after we finish
Wait,
this.
was he
Yeah.
at? Well, I was confused about that because I know people like to give their picks.
Yeah, but we're not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we listen to him after the
Yeah,
picks.
Yeah, because I think there's a couple.
That's a great.
There's a great
Yeah.
Joey
That's a
Boats
great-
left a message. It was like immediately was like, "Don't play this voicemail." And I was walking, so I'm like, "All right, maybe he like got cut off." And I listened to it. I'm like, "The fucking voicemails. Anything Joey Boats does
There's
is
nothing
gold."
but gold coming out of that fucking
Gold.
kid.
I
So-
listen.
Hey,
I'm
Joey
a,
Boats, I took a nap today. Go fuck off. Great guy, dog. Great guy. Great guy, Joey
I
Boats.
took a nap today too.
Yeah, so-
After that,
You wanna
Anthony's
fuck with a
beat.
couple
All
gingers?
right, let's review
Okay,
my
you got
list.
Fitzy.
And I'm a double XL in Boston style.
the Shark and Jaws, Kaiser Soze, John Doe from 7,
That's a good. That's
Hans Landa. You might have it.
Yeah,
Inglorious.
yeah,
and Tom from No Country. And I'll tell you right now, you would have it if you didn't fuck around and find out with his fucking
Sweets.
sweets.
You guys are. I'm telling you right now.
Jimmy Sweets.
I promise you right now.
Let me tell you this right now.
everyone is going to be like, "Wow, Gilly might have just stole that with
Because
Victor
you know what?
Sweets.
You know what it was? Let's just be honest. You have so many like black friends and like different friends that you were like, this is like my life. Like my brothers are not white. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and that's probably why it's your favorite movie.
No, it's not my favorite movie.
That's what you.
Whoa. Let's
Four
fucking.
brothers.
Sorry. That's Friday 3.
The Wood. I thought you were a Wood guy.
I fucking love The Wood, bro. What a great fucking
My
flick.
best friend growing up.
Probably
was
never
Puerto
seen
Rican.
it.
No, the guy
Hey.
from The Wire's in it.
Good movie.
What guy from The Wire?
The Wood is
It was his first.
isn't
you know.
the main character.
There's 4 main characters, Fitz.
No,
Great
but the one.
All 4 of those guys weren't in The Wire.
No.
No.
Okay.
Not Mackay Pfeiffer. Doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
none of them were.
Great movie.
Avon Boxdale.
Avon Boxdale was in it, right? The
There
main
you go.
character from The Wire.
By the way, I heard like a thing on somebody else's podcast. It's like in the know in Hollywood. It was like he's like a good hoop player, but he's fucking dirty, and he's like one of the biggest dicks. Like they'll play like pick up Hollywood hoop, and he just like fucking murders people, and then like fucking gets in their face, like and like
dude,
emasculates them.
I think
He's
I
like
lo-
basically like really like Avon Boxdale. I think.
I'm thinking about this. I don't think Avon Boxdale's in it.
I could have sworn
I could.
Avon
I
was
don't
in
know.
it.
It's been a while. Hold on.
If we did TV shows, would
Is
you have
his name
taken?
Wood Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was in The Wood.
If you guys had, if we had done,
Great.
He's not. Omar
if we had
Epps,
done,
Omar
Tay
Epps.
Diggs.
That's
Omar Epps should have had a bigger career.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Great. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Great.
Dude, I'll tell you right now. You want to know what one of my favorite movies is?
Wasn't in it.
Okay.
I fucked
One of my
up.
favorite movies of
thought
all
he
time,
was.
Juice.
Juice.
And
Great.
you
movie.
could go with, I'll tell you right, that's a great villain. Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You're
I
up.
was gonna pick that. Don't
All
worry. Jack Torrance, Shining.
Yeah.
Very good.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm
There was a
so
lot of
confused.
good other ones too.
No, but like
have
I
to go
want
with that one.
because like all right, let's do our 6 man then.
Review
Hold on. Hold
Honorable
on.
mention or whatever.
Yeah.
Original Gingers.
All right. Original Ginger, aka also known as Dave Sweeney, to his family. The Joker, Heath Ledger. Frankie the Irishman, right? Jack Nicholson, Departed. Norman Bates in Psycho. Jack Torrance in The Shining. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a good meat and potatoes list. It's not going to win this thing for you.
Facebook's not going to like
You're
it.
going to be wearing that Scally.
I already have 2 Boston Scallies. I don't need a third one.
I think I'm on, I think it's my 7th. I just
No,
have to do that.
they're Boston Scally.
This one
Fuck
fits
sorry.
perfect.
I got 5.
Yeah. You might have 6th. One of you guys is going to have 6th.
Those guys are
Oh,
like
my third. No problem.
Boston firefighters or something, right? Because they always said Jack
No,
guys
kids from Waltham. But
straight
I'm
out
a good guy.
Moody Street.
Yeah. All right, so we got. I'll just run it down real quick. Sweeney just did. Fitzy, The Shock and Jaws, Kaiser Soze, John Doe from 7, Hans Landa from Glorious, Anton from No Country for Old Men. Great pick. Great late pick. Bill the Butcher for Danny.
Look who's calling me right now.
Who does?
Hold on, I gotta take this.
Take it live on the air.
I will.
Put it on speaker.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Hey, my friend, this is Mario from Hooters.
Mario, you're the man. I'll be there shortly. Is it you guys back up and running?
Back up and running so far.
All right, baby. I'll see you very soon. I'll see you very soon, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you. Right.
You can't make up content like that. That's
Fucking go,
unbelievable.
Mario. Fun Mario Day. March 10th, baby. Let's go.
unbelievable.
I don't know why Hooters just showed up. Why do I have their number?
Dude,
It's
that was
because you love the
unbelievable.
wings.
That was
I do love the
unbelievable.
Nothing else.
All right, and we'll post all this tomorrow. So, and we just read them out, so people know what they are.
Yeah.
And we'll put them on the page tomorrow at some point. I'll edit the video too, so we'll have that. And then a couple other things I just want to make note before we get to voicemails because Dave's Original Ginger's out taking a leak. I'm gonna start getting on my fucking boys here this week about collecting some payments on this fucking golf tournament.
Yeah.
That's one thing. 2, my guy Billy Nolan hooked me up with a person from CF to coordinate everything with. That's all set.
Nice.
So I'm on to them. And we're gonna start getting. So if you have a company or you have a thing you want to donate a sign, we'd love to have you. Was it $100 a hole? Is that what you said?
$100
Yeah.
for a sign.
$100 for a sign a hole. It is. I'll tell you right now. It's gonna be a great thing. And since fibrosis is one of those things, just for a minute for me to talk about that. My niece has it. I remember my friend who I grew up with, her like girlfriend in college. She's like, she has cystic fibrosis. I'm like, what is that? She's like, they only live to like 40. And I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
wild.
what? And I'm like, there's no cure. There's not enough people who have it to make the, to like make it a big moneymaker. So it's not a moneymaker for the drugs that they need to get, Now, they've done way better
They've
things
made
than this.
strides.
My niece is doing great.
Yeah.
And she's like a great athlete, great kid. But they really need the money. So like, cancer's great. Don't get me wrong. All right? Everybody loves cancer.
Is it though?
I'm a big cancer guy. You know what I mean? One of the biggest cancer guys you ever in your life. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Mark Fitz's nephew
they need the money.
has
You see,
cystic
yeah,
fibrosis.
yeah. So we're vested in that.
Let's do it.
We're not going to make any dollars off of this tournament. It's just going to be all for off of that. Yeah. Anyways, and then by the way, also, we're looking at a date at the end of April. I think, right? End of April. We're in March now. What do we say? The end? No, it's the end of April. Before the golf tournament, we're going to do Lily Peas.
Yeah.
After the show, we're gonna do. I'm gonna set it up. Chris is gonna close the restaurant. We're gonna sell tickets to this thing. All right, like $10, whatever. Misguided Spirits is gonna run an open bar on their liquor. So your ticket that you pay for, literally, like you're gonna get open bar for an hour on like Misguided and whatever, Captain Cokes, but Misguided and Cokes.
Where's the closest hotel? I'm in.
We're gonna do the podcast. I'm gonna figure out how to do the podcast so that we can audibly, you can hear it. Everybody sitting there can hear it, right? And then either Converse Outlet's gonna play after my band, or I really would like to try to get Jinsey to play. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I think if he was around, because he usually starts the double at 10. So if we start like an earlier thing, like we usually do, like we start at 5. Maybe he can go in there, play from like 7 to 8:30 or something like that. Still get out to do his thing. We'll pay him.
He's
to do
nasty,
it.
by the way. I've
He's
seen him at Patty Barry's and the Black Rose. He's so good.
He's a beast. Seeing
I didn't
it-
realize it was the same guy. I'm like, holy shit, it's the same guy.
Tell you, yeah. So he's our official house band now, as he was at the Black Rose. Now he's for us. But anyways, that's just some stuff that's going on with us that we're gonna do. The golf tournament's gonna be amazing. Maggie's gonna fucking kill me, by the way, after that, because I'm going to the golf tournaments on a Friday, right?
Yep.
Memorial Day weekend. What do you think's gonna happen that weekend?
Beers?
We're gonna get shit faced all weekend. Okay. The next weekend,
Celebrate the
Panuzzo
Jets.
and my buddy Rudy are flying in on Thursday. They're gonna get a hotel somewhere. They're hoity-toity, like, where's a good hotel? I'm like,
Brian Bach knows, right? Red Roof Inn,
Yeah.
$94.
these aren't Red Roof Inn guys. Like, they're not. Like,
Airbnb.
Panuzzo is like gonna be like, dude, they don't have a fucking sweet gym in the morning. Panuzzo, by the way, he'd only listened to half the Canopy episode. He kept texting me. He was like, can't believe I wasn't invited to this fucking Canopy Lake thing. I'll go across the country. And I'm like, I just didn't say anything. And then he's like, look, that's the end of the episode. I guess I'm invited.
My bad.
Like, yeah.
He doesn't skip leg day for the record. I've seen
Dude,
now.
Panuzzo don't skip any days. He's like, I'm like his, dumb brother, basically. Like, he's like, look at this kid, like a fresh
When's
air
he
program.
coming out?
Thursday. It's gonna be Thursday, the next week of that, whatever that is, like the 29th or something like that.
I can't wait to show him my abs.
I can't wait. He's gonna love it. Panuzzo will be great on the show. He's a fucking good hang. And so we're gonna get fucked up, obviously, that night.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday. My buddies are coming in. What do you think's gonna happen? We're gonna get fucked up.
Call
the next
off
morning, I'm leaving to go to alumni weekend at St. Mike's, which I don't even think we're attending any events. Like, I was like, they're like, do you want to go to this mixer? I'm like, no. I just want to go to the Church Street Tavern and get fucked.
Same
Like,
thing with Plymouth
what I
State.
do.
Like, hey, you guys coming up? All right, where do you want to go? My buddies live the next town over. Just come
We
to
were
his
actually
house.
talking about just going to Stowe, which isn't even near St. Mike's.
Right.
And just renting a house and just the fucking 8 of us just
Yeah.
get fucked. Like,
Yeah.
like, I don't give a fuck about these other zeros. You know what I mean? Sorry. If you listen to the show and we were friends in college, you're not a zero. I love you. Anyways, that's just some stuff coming up for us. We're getting the new sweatshirts, like we said. Lots of fucking awesome shit's happening. Let's listen to some fucking voicemails.
Let's do it.
We'll draft a 6-man on Patreon.
Yes, good idea. All right. We good? You guys here?
It's like the hearing test in the Army.
Yo, it's me, Adam Jump Town. Nobody's keeping anyone up to date on what the voicemails are when we're doing the show. So you know what I'm going to do? Going to go off the cuff. Because that's what I do best in life. Guys, happy birthday, Fitzy. Danny Gillis, Brendan, Matt, all getting out there having birthday beefs. Getting beef madness. We don't know about we do. CNS, I told you. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. St. Patty's week. I put out my menus, guys. If you want the food, you know where to find me. Until then, we're going to keep the quality high. No shots for Brendan. Extra pigeon come for Danny.
Extra what?
I think you said pigeon
And
pigeon.
we're going to keep the quality high, yeah.
Let me just say something about Jump. That kid knows, like, he understands marketing and what to, like, he calls in every week, which we're friends with him. So, I mean, obviously, like, I love Jump. I think he's one of my favorite people. But, like, you know, we're gonna talk about his shop and like. So listen, go to Jumptown Test Kitchens on Instagram. I think they have a Facebook page too. We got hacked. No, that's like fucking hacked. Like get at a fucking Facebook page for 3 seconds. You got like fucking taken over by like Baghdad.
Password
He
was
makes.
jumped
I tell
down.
you right now, that kid makes some of the best food though. I'm not fucking around with that shit. He is fucking like the legit dude. Like when it comes to that.
That's the
And,
best sausage I've ever had.
Yeah, it's
straight up.
It's clip that.
And you love sausage.
I do.
Hey, you're one of the biggest sausage guys.
You know what we say in this podcast? We say pause.
All right, next up.
All right, guys. I'm bored as hell, man. I decided to call in for the first time. You're doing villains.
Joey Boats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got like 7 scribbled down here. Probably some are going to be mentioned. I'm just giving you just honorable mentions right now. Joker's got to be up there. Not the new Joker, not the one with Walk. That movie stunk, by the way, but that one's out. I'm going to go with Billy Mitchell
Great
from King of Kong, Fistful of Quarters. If you guys know, we talked about that last time I was on the documentary. Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastard. Calvin Candy, probably Leonardo DiCaprio's best role. He should have won the Oscar for that. He didn't get it. I think he got it for Revenant. That movie sucked. Where he fought. Oh, The Bear and the Revenant could have been a good one. J.K. Simmons from Whiplash.
That's a great one.
One of
That's
the
a good
best
one.
performances I've ever seen. You got to give it up to the GOAT, Thanos, obviously. Shooter McGavin's in there. And all you could go with global warming from Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth. I was talking to somebody. I just told him I was going to call in. He said something about the guy from Black Panther. Has enough time passed where we can admit that Black Panther sucked as a movie? That movie, I walked out of the theater. That movie, I mean, I get the tragedy and everything with George Floyd, but can we admit that Black Panther sucked as a movie? Can we collectively come together on something and just admit that that movie sucked? That sucked. Joker sucked. Oscars tonight. Best Picture, Oppenheimer. Best Director, Christopher Nolan. Best Actor, Cillian Murphy. Best Actor, Lily Gladstone. It should be Emma Stone, though. Best Supporting Actor, Robert Downey Jr. That's all I got. You guys don't even have to put this on the show. I'll talk to you. Peace.
That was unbelievable.
It's like his B work, and it's great.
He texts me and he goes, I'm walking, like trying to get my steps in. So Panuzzo doesn't get mad at me while I report him back. And I'm like walking, and I'm like, I get a text from Joey Boats. He's like, dude, don't play that voicemail on the show.
I thought it was great.
And then I'm like, so I thought he, like I said, it's like I got cut off or something. And I go listen to it. I'm like, dude. So the worst part was I listened to it because, but then I couldn't take any of his ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, kind of want to steal a couple of these fucking ideas. Pass them off as my own work.
All right. Well, hopefully I get on this show and this got called in on time. So we got Scar from The Lion King, Jafar
That's
from
a great pick.
Jafar from
Rocco from Toy Story 3, Eric Gordon from Billy Madison, probably the biggest piece of shit there.
That's a good one.
And then Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians and 101 Dalmatians 2. Same bitch, still cunt. All right.
Can I just say this right now? Fawn's big Disney guy.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone was. So going back to Joey, typical Italian, calls him Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, it's Killian.
Come on. Let's go, Joey.
All right.
Gentlemen, happy Sunday. Fitzy, happy birthday. You can wish me mine tomorrow. A little outside of the box of my movie villain. He's Wayne Knight, a.k.a. Nedry in Jurassic Park. If you don't know who that one is, it's Newman from Seinfeld.
Newman!
He's the guy responsible for all of the bad shit that's happened in all of the Jurassic Parks.
Fucking fantastic.
That's a great pick. Like,
Killed plenty of people, maybe unintentionally, but he's a piece of shit. Anyways, on a side note, pro tip, McDonald's Coke with a little misguided whiskey, it's a real delight.
Ooh.
Have a good one.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, Evan's left a lot of voicemails. By far his best work
That was
ever to
Unbelievable.
That was a
date.
great
A
one.
plus.
To date. And
A
he's like-
plus.
he's like-
His birthday's tomorrow.
oh, happy birthday,
birthday,
to
Ev.
Evan.
Happy birthday,
Evan's
Evan.
a fucking guy.
Nedry.
That was awesome.
Dude, you know what would be the worst? If somebody like thought you looked like Newman. You know what I mean? Like,
So it's funny you say that because Evan came up to me the other
Evan,
day.
yeah.
And he goes,
Brett
he
looks
goes,
like Newman.
No. That would have been great. But no, he
See,
goes,
nobody cares.
Yeah.
yeah. We got fucking, what's his face over here? No one cares. So he goes, there's one guy that played all these terrible villains. It's fucking Newman. He's Seinfeld.
right.
He's Jurassic Park. And then he goes and he says he was the fat principal in Billy Madison.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
go,
No, it's a different guy.
no, I was like, no,
different guy.
The revolting blob was a different guy.
Yeah, it was.
Don't fuck around, Evan. And he was
P.S.
like,
I'm horny.
He goes, he goes, no, it was the same dude. And I was like, no, it was a different dude.
Different dude.
And then he was in Big Daddy. He was trying to take the kid away. He was the so he's the same guy as the revolting revolting blob, but he's not Newman.
He's not Newman.
Can I tell you something funny? Like when I fluctuate weight. By the way, I'm like 202 right now.
You don't look like
Me
Newman.
and you both.
Huh?
You don't look like Newman.
No, God, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who I do look like. There's two people based on my fluctuating weight, right? When I'm like this and below, I don't get as much anymore. First of all, RIP. People used to be like, when I was in high school, people were like, you are a fucking dead ringer for Matthew Perry. Like, dead fucking ringer.
First
for him.
time I saw
yeah,
you
'cause I
in
got no
cornhole.
fucking chin
Yeah.
and I fucking look like an idiot. I have a huge forehead. So like, but whatever. Matthew Perry can get laid.
Yeah, it's
right?
not bad.
When I put on pounds, I was in, dude. This happened these two things happened at Billy's.
Can
right?
I guess?
Oh, baby, I'm so. What do you got?
Patton Oswalt.
No, I said it. What the fuck, dude? Patton Oswalt.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man right there.
Dude,
He just called you Patton Oswalt.
Dude,
That's fired.
he's one of the ugliest people that's ever lived. Like, what I tell you right now, I might never fucking do the show again.
Fitzy's off the show.
50's off the show.
I'll take the commute.
No.
All right.
This happened at Billy's in a 6
Patton
month.
Oswalt.
This was a direct correlation happened in Billy's when I go into Billy's. I'm wearing a V-neck sweater. And I was coming from like a work meeting and a button down. And the guy goes, "Oh, you know how you look like?" And I'm waiting for the Matthew Perry. And he goes, "Dude, you're a dead ringer from that guy on Modern Family, Cam,
shit.
the fat gay guy." And I'm like, "What?
Sick life.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
terrible.
ordered a salad and I started dropping. I'm not kidding. I ordered a salad, started dropping pounds, came back in there 5 months later. Dude's like, "Whoa." He was like, "Dude, I thought you were Matthew Perry when you walked in." That fucking happened. And I'm like, well, now it wouldn't happen because he's dead as a doornail, all right? Guy fucking slid into a ketamine fucking like downward slide.
I did
Absolutely dead.
get carded yesterday at a brewery where I was pretty pumped.
Did you?
She was like, "Do you have an idea?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." I'm like, "Am I the number of the day?" She goes, "No, well, the beard. You know, you could
Yeah,
be."
yeah.
I'm about 19 years away from my 21st anniversary. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
21st birthday.
I got carded going into that fucking.
I'm never
great
mad
bar.
about it. Never mad about it.
The what bar?
What's the name of the place that we went to with
East
James?
Boston?
Yeah.
We already talked about it. I'll forget the name of it.
All right. Well, whatever. The bar was great, but they carded me, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta fucking.
Place was
Look at me, I'm-
surrounded by Irish battleships.
Yeah, I'm 1,000 years old. I'm Gandalf the Grey coming in here right now. You really need to fucking. I got a cane and a fucking wizard hat. You really need to fucking get my ID out of my fucking pants right now.
You sure did.
All right, listen, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was.
great time. Original Ginger, we're glad to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
Did you have fun?
Oh, always.
I mean, obviously.
You sticking around for the Patreon?
I would love
Obviously.
to. If
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere. You're gonna get all the fucking juicy fucking tales.
Great episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I ended up the thing that I didn't tell. I'll tell it on the Patreon, but I ended up blowing a guy in the bathroom at the place. All right, listen, hey,
Never again shots.
never get shots. Oh wow, you got shit faced? No, I blew a guy in the bathroom. All right, listen. If you want to fucking hear the juicy details of that story, and I mean juicy.
And we draft our sixth man.
Yeah, we got
that's
that
right.
6 man.
Yes.
Yeah. And by the way, I say this right now. The Patreon is like my favorite. I love to do it all. But like Bobby C was saying, like, first of all, it's only $5. Oh, we got a new Patreon member.
Who?
A long time fucking man of the people, a friend of the program. A guy who is orchestrated some of the best sayings that are said on the program a lot. Kev Ma.
Let's
Let's
fucking
go,
go,
Fucking
baby.
Kev Ma is a corker. By the way, I texted him, hey, you got to see this kid, Jinty. He's like, I tried watching on YouTube. He's like, the audio on him sucked at the beginning, so I just quit on it. I texted
Dude,
him,
tell him to stick it
no,
out.
I texted him, I'm like, yeah, I boosted the audio, dickhead. I'm like, listen to the whole thing. And then I was like, he's like, well, why didn't you have his mic right? I'm like, well, I was like, he was fucking with his mic, and I thought he knew what he was doing. I go, but it turns out he's just a piece of Irish trash like us, so he fucking didn't know what he was doing. And he's like, dude, so he listened, but Kev Ma is in the fucking house.
Let's go.
He's a corker.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the other thing is the sweatshirts. We're getting the sweatshirts made. We've talked about that. That said, you know how everybody on the Patreon gets access first to that stuff. So that means that if you are on the page, you're gonna have the first bid on whatever XL shirt of what we get.
Golf foursomes.
Golf foursomes. We did that. Everything. Yeah. So
Top of the list for everything.
we love you. Top of the list. Top of the world. I blew a guy in the bathroom at that place. Bye.